Oh, hell yeah, son. Stop over here. Oh, look at you. Look at you. I have not been recording much, but I'm gonna try to record more today than I have been for the past couple times. My neighbor's coming outside. My neighbors hate me, obviously. Today we're gonna continue on the Ford bed project, the 7.3. To update you now without boring you, and also because I only have 10 more minutes until I gotta leave. We got the bed off yesterday. We cut all 8 bolts. Well, they were not coming out by hand, or I just wanted to save my Torx bits. Me and my buddies, we just took a jackhammer and angle grinder, just cut all the bolts off. But when we got to the junkyard right down the road, we went to go lift it up, and the back glass shattered with honestly no effort. I honestly think it was karma catching up to me. About to go an hour away to go pick up a rear window. It's gonna be a solid rear window, which is ugly, but it's only 40 bucks, so can't we complain. I'm gonna leave now and try to record more, and then when we get back, I'll update you more on the progress we have on the frame and what we're even doing with the project, because I don't even think I've explained that. So let's go. Son of a gun. Back glass acquired, 40 bucks. That's the guy's farm. Guy's pretty cool. Thought he was Amish, but I think he is just a Wisconsin country boy. We'll probably be back around 12:30ish to determine what we're gonna do for the rest of the time, because tonight is, I wouldn't say date night, but we're doing something fun, I guess. That's about it right now. Get the glass home without breaking it. It's an ugly single glass, but it'll do. Maybe we'll put like some badass mural on it, like American Eagle just picking up a python or something badass. Alright, back to the 7.3. Didn't know what the plan was until now. This morning we went to go get that glass. I had to do some adulting with the banks. About 2.5 hours later we are home, but we do have to keep driving because to get the tank off, until I get the rest of the frame, I have to get fuel line disconnection tools. This is the new bed. New. I got it for a steal, in my opinion. It is $1,000. That's what they wanted for it. I got it for $750. Or all we've done is just get this on the lift and absolutely degrease the crap out of the inside of the bed. We're using POR 15. Everyone uses this stuff. It's expensive as shit. Today is Saturday. I have another quart. I should have just bought the whole gallon. I got another quart coming in. I do not think this is enough to coat the frame 2 times, 2 thin coats on the frame and 2 thin coats on the bed. So I'm gonna either do one or the other. I think I'm gonna do the frame. And I think that's all up to speed. Time that we are done is around 6 o'clock. Right now it is almost 1. So we have to hurry up and get the back glass in. That's the goal. Back glass. This is the vet. By the way, we're going to my work to grab a fuel disconnect tool. Got no gas in this bitch, per usual. The exhaust doesn't sit right on this thing. This is taking up all my time for now. exhaust that fell off on 120.
Still sound good though.
We're back home. Honestly, haven't even really assessed the damage. All I know is that it wasn't the whole pipe. Whatever. Not as big as an issue as this is right now. Like I said, it's not perfect, but putting 2 coats on this is going to be pretty thick, so stuff like this shouldn't be too much of an issue. I'm definitely going to hit it with the grinder again. Mainly everything I got to do is underneath. Fuel tank, whole reason why we went on the trip. Everything got done on my part, as you can see. But frame's getting better to the point where you could, like, it's very smooth instead of rigid. But I just want to get the outside and the inside. It seems like it's going to be tonight and tomorrow. I got to start wrapping up with what I'm doing today, because the old girlfriend's coming over. I'm just going to clean up on, I think, the little bit over there more. And then I got this whole side done on the outside. I just got to do halfway inside. And I got to do basically this whole other side. My friends said they did it, but one of my friends was sitting there on the same spot for the past 20 minutes, so I doubt anything got done. Just got to clean up a little bit more. We should be ready for paint tomorrow.
Papas?
Mm-hmm. Say something to Papas.
Hey, Papas. You look like a sorry son of a bitch. What's up, Papas? We gonna hit up Chubby's next time we're up in Wisconsin? Damn right.
Clearly see where I worked and didn't. Back glasses in. Looks kind of stupid, but $40. It's coming along. This side is a whole lot better than the other side. I very much so underestimated how long this was going to take. And the only thing that I could think of to say positive about it is it's not really Swiss cheese. That's kind of bad. I have to get the air hammer. You can just tell. Like, I barely grinded right there compared to that. But that's what I'm saying. I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt. I keep looking at this and then I'm thinking of one thing that I should be doing, and then I'm thinking of other things that I could be doing. Just sitting here hosing the bed down. My friends would call me crazy. I call myself particular. I'll probably watch this thing about, like, I don't know, 4 solid hour plus sessions. But now we've officially put the metal prep on, and it should be fine for tomorrow. Even though some stuff is still coming out from under the rails, it's gonna get locked in like a landlord. Anything left behind will get locked in forever. Tomorrow the other quart comes in. Shit's like $80 a quart for this POR 15. And I also got all the prep stuff and everything it recommends and all that. Right here, there's like these mud flaps that come in here, but there's these holes. And right here, this lip, I feel like that's where salt's gonna build up. So I want to try to find something, maybe plugs or something I can put in, I don't know. So stop water from getting up there, especially in the winter. I don't think I recorded yesterday at all, but a few things happened. We painted the bed, and wow, did it turn out good. I didn't read the forms until later. You could see it already, I won't point it out. But POR 15 does not like bare metal. It likes the rust to stick to it, which I think is just crazy to me. And that's where I kind of messed up on this little section right here. I'm pretty sure that's the only spot that I hit with a real grinder to get to bare metal, and it turned like a gray when it dried. A few things I'm worried about. Getting underneath there. As you can see, it's not painted. But then this lip, that's the only worry. This side did kind of dry a little weird too, but I guess I don't care anymore. It's what's done is done. This side we had a little bit of seep, but I don't give a shit. It's the side where the cab Just that pure black look with the clean, not too much of the rust buildup where it's like kind of bubbly. The last day that I want to get the bed onto the cab or onto the frame is Wednesday. Today I want to shoot for painting the whole frame and the rest of the air hammer chunks off. I'm gonna try to not be too picky this time. I'm surprised this glass didn't break. My buddy's got a 7.3. It is a 99 single cab long bed. I think it's pretty cool. It's completely bone stock, which is awesome. It came from a farmer, which is where most of the 7.3s by us you're gonna find, I feel. Needs a bed, needs a windshield. Something's going on with the front drive. I want to say it's the left axle, driver axle, U-joint. I don't know if his 4x4 works, which is something you should test. For the rest of this bed, what I was thinking about doing is kind of getting here with the Bondo, getting the bare metal, get it so it's nice and flush. Hit this with like a nice gritty sandpaper, and then go over the whole thing in like 3,000 grit, and give it a nice seed oil or clear coat. I'll just go for that patina. I feel like that will look kind of tough. It's a win-win because it's a work truck at the end of the day, so I don't want to worry about where I park it, what I hit, and what I do. So just keeping it a nice patina is nice. I just want the body to sit straight. Just be a nice truck. All right, at 3 o'clock I said, whatever I have done, I have done. We're calling it. We got the metal prep sitting on it right now. Gotta wash it off. I gotta do little stuff like get rid of that little plastic clip. I gotta get this out of that. That was part of my makeshift little hanger for my gas tank. But driver's side definitely looks a lot worse than passenger. Oh, it's not good. Future problem. Yeah, okay, so that's the update. Definitely gonna get paint done today, hopefully, if it dries fast enough. The cab looks a lot better after the degreaser. Metal prep is prepping. It's still drying, it needs to be 100% dry. Just put it with a spray gun. Just give you one last look at the frame. This is the bad side, the driver's side. Really ain't too bad. Passenger side looks a little bit better, outside and in, but they both turned out pretty good in my opinion. Obviously there's still more work that needs to be done, but I was cutting it off because everyone's telling me I'll just drive myself crazy. See, like back there is kind of bad. These shocks obviously are horrible, but yeah. That's it. There's a work truck that just started. 7.3. They're looking, I'm looking. 7.3 things. This is the POR 15 I'm using. I already kind of tried opening it. I remember last time this thing was a pain in the ass to open. Okay, after like 10 minutes, finally got the lid somewhat off. Had gloves on. If you get this on your skin, if you get this shit on your skin, it's like 2 days. 2 days for me to get this off. Look at that. Look at this. It's still there. And if you look at this arm, I'm bleeding. So we're gonna lift up you can feel that sludge at the bottom. Sit here and stir. Okay. Clean the tip, always. And this shit always gets everywhere on the first pour. Okay. Am I getting this everywhere? Do you remember when I said don't mess up the seal? Oh, mames. So we need something heavy. Thank God I have $25 worth of pennies right here. Don't ask why. Alright. We have to make sure to keep these things clean. Let's get at it. Frame's all painted. Gotta go to Harbor Freight for some things. Not a damn spot on there that's missed. I'll give you a second to look. It looks like it's rust. It's just a reflection. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. Took all damn day. Give it a month on the road in the winter, but she'll be right back to where she was. Waste of time. Now we gotta go to Harbor Freight.
Bed is on.
I just want to record without feeling awkward. I'll wait here for a few seconds. Well, I've just grabbed my camera out of the middle console. That thing's been sitting in there for the past 2 weeks. I had to film something to show that this car is holding up, and we did actually finish it. The bed's on. It's sitting straight. This thing has been on a 6-hour car ride, 7-hour car ride, around town, just everywhere. I think I filled it up maybe full tank probably 4 times by now. This side as well. I'm happy with it. The only things it needs is touch up on the rust, which we'll need to do this month because it is September. The rest of September I only have 2 other goals. I have a need and a want. My front tires are choppy. You can see that. It seems to be because of lower ball joints, and I saw that Detroit Axle sells a kit where it's a wheel bearing, both ball joints, I believe a few other ball joints for the steering, sway bar links, which we don't really need because we have new, but the whole kit, whole shebang for like $500. That's what I plan on doing, along with the hydro chip and a 5-inch exhaust. But the hydro chip, it seems to roll some coal, and since we have the new bed, my normal exhaust is just a pancake straight out the side, which that's not gonna do. So 5-inch exhaust, hydro chip want, needs finish up the rust on the bed just to make sure it's good for winter, and ball joints and the whole front end, just spruce it up, things all over the road, especially going highway speeds. But yeah, here's this POS in all of our glory. Hopefully later this month we'll get to see what else I do to this thing, really. And that's a wrap on the box for the F-250. Sealing it all up for the rust on the rear end for the frame. Hopefully I pick up the camera more often, and hopefully we can get going on the rest of this truck, because I'm excited to see what it's going to look like in the next year. It seems to be the race to seal everything up before winter as much as I can. Anyways, that's all I got. That's a wrap on the video, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.